PSG vs Rennes final score, result, highlights as Lionel Messi is booed in Parc des Princes defeat. Karl Toko Ekambi and Arnaud Calimuendo maintained Rennes' reputation as PSG's bogey team as they claimed a deserved 2-0 victory at the Parc des Princes. PSG were seeking to extend their 9-point lead at the summit but labored during Sunday's first half in the French capital, with Kylian Mbappe going closest for the hosts after he had a 23rd-minute strike ruled out for offside. Both teams had success with long passes in behind the opposition defense and, in the final minute of the half, on loan Lyon forward Toko Ekambi latched on to Benjamin Bourigeaud's raking ball and fired beyond Gianluigi Donnarumma. The hosts were jeered at the interval and Messi came in for sustained catcalls from the home fans, whose mood was not improved by Calimuendo finding a close-range finish against his former club. Christophe Galtier's side still had more than 50 minutes to find a reply at that point but failed to do so, falling to a first home league defeat of the season as Rennes made it 3 wins in their past 4 outings against the reigning champions. Goals: Rennes, Karl Toko Ekambi, Benjamin Bourigeaud, 45th minute. Rennes, Arnaud Calimuendo, Chimuanya Ugachukwu, 48th minute. Mbappe probed behind the Rennes backline during the opening period but was generally forced to shoot from wide positions and found veteran goalkeeper Steve Mandanda equal to the task. An injury-hit PSG defense were a more straightforward proposition and Toko Ekambi finished clinically to claim his first goal since joining Rennes in January. Ex-PSG youngster Calimuendo produced a muted celebration to match the stunned silence when he dispatched Leslie Ugachukwu's low cross after the hosts needlessly coughed up possession in midfield. Rennes then bedded in for a defensive performance to see out victory, something they did in relative comfort. Mbappe drew a spectacular stop from Mandanda inside the final 10 minutes and Messi got one more round of jeers when he smashed wide from distance in stoppage time. Lineups: PSG 4-4-1-2, right to left, 99 Donnarumma GK, 31 Bichiabu, 15 Danilo, 14 Bernat, 18 Renato Sanchez, 29 Pembele, 6 Verratti, 8 Ruiz, 44 Hugo Ekotike, 25 Mendes, 17 Vitinha, 10 Messi. 7 Mbappe. Rennes 3-4-3, right to left, 30 Mandanda GK, 23 Omari, 15 Wo, 5 8, 90 Spence, 27 Traoré, 6 Ugachukwu, 8 Santa Maria, 14 Bourigeaud, 3 Truffert, 25 Melling, 33 Dewey, 19 Guiri. 9 Calimuendo, 34 Sulla, 17 Toko Ekambi. Will PSG win Ligue 1? Yes, probably, but they might have left the door slightly ajar heading into the final international break of the season. If Marseille win against in-form Reims in Sunday's late game, the gap will be trimmed to 7 points. PSG have a run of games against Lyon, Nice and second-placed Lens when the action resumes in April. With Christophe Galtier widely expected to be axed as head coach at the end of the season, it is not hard to envisage 1 or 2 more rudderless performances like the one Rennes benefited from. If that happens, then things could yet get interesting. Why do PSG fans boo Lionel Messi? Messi will now head back to Argentina for a pair of celebratory friendly games, with a football-crazy nation saluting their World Cup heroes. It will mark a sharp contrast to the esteem in which he is held in Paris. Before kickoff, Captain Mbappe was roared by the ultras and there were some boos for Messi. They only became more voluble as he had the temerity to not turn around a shambolic collective display with his every action. The boos are partly related to PSG's Champions League exit against Bayern Munich. Although he was not directly culpable, Messi was supposed to be the guy who stopped all this embarrassment. He also hasn't signed a contract extension, with his terms up at the end of the season and rumors of a return to Barcelona not going away. Considering this sample of the 7-time Ballon d'Or winner's Parisian experience, you have to wonder why on earth he'd bother signing any extension. How many times did Arnaud Calimuendo play for PSG? Calimuendo came through PSG's youth ranks and scored 9 times in 10 UEFA Youth League games. He made 5 first-team appearances between 2020 and 2022, starting twice and failing to score as opportunities to break into a star-studded attack were limited. His game-sealing goal was the latest on-the-nose example for the Parc des Princes faithful of a bright young talent succeeding elsewhere. From Kingsley Coman performing decisively against PSG in the Champions League to Christopher Nkunku tearing up the Bundesliga and readying himself for a move to the Premier League. An injury-hit PSG squad had a flimsy bench, but it never needed to be this way. A top-heavy squad with the bulk of the budget ring-fenced by a handful of stars feels so wasteful when prime Parisian talent that the club's academy honed is thriving elsewhere. It is the men behind these decisions and not Messi who deserve boos. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.